Hey, so I just spent the last 30 minutes telling Joe how tired I am. But as soon as that music hits, wakes me right up. That guy
Yeah,
Ronnie killed it. But
I was very reminiscent of like an Empire Records, like poppy punk,
yeah,
like
yeah,
uh very well done.
very.
Damn the man, save the pit.
With all that, welcome podcast from the pit night shift. I am Casey. With me as
I
always, Joe A Raw. How you doing, Joe?
I am doing better than I deserve. Uh-oh. Wreck ship. Already noticing the shirt.
I think it's from like 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. This is my sixth time going this year. Humble brag.
Nice.
I love going. uh, if I had a wish, other than being like filthy rich, it would be everybody in the chat would be at Joe Fest. It'd be cool to
For
hang
s-
out.
for sure.
Before we get into pickups or anything, let's see who's in the chat. Let's see, we start off with Joe, Paul Morales, 80s Joe's. Good evening, everybody. In case I forget to say good evening. Good evening, Wes. Oh, Better Ray Bob. Good evening.
Hey Bob.
Larry. Good evening.
Larry.
The legend himself, Ronnie Trick Shot.
There he is.
Ahoy Wreck Ship. It's my editor and one of the best new YouTube channels around. Check them out. One in Toys. GI Jokers. Hey. Oh, nice. Nice. Let's see. Oh, Yorktown Joe.
Yorktown.
Every time I say Yorktown Joe now, I always go, and now you know. Because of
Yeah.
all the videos he's been putting out with the cards.
Mhm.
Fantastic.
Definitely.
All right. So there we go. Long work day. Thank you all for being here to help it get better. So we were talking. Do you have anything to show off, or
So, I did like that live unboxing of Zanya and the Swamp Skier, the Chameleon, on Friday, and I hope this is not a harbinger of things to come because I don't know if you can tell, but started chroming the engine, and that in and of itself makes it better. Like I've got a lot of work to do, but like Hasbro's gonna get a very large bill from me one of these days for all the work I do on their figures to make them serviceable. Um, but again, what I'll say, and just real quick here, between the two, if I got to pay $60 for this to get Zanya, and Zanya was not like a character I was familiar with, um, or I could pay $37 sometimes on sale for this guy, especially since they actually did the turbine correctly, as opposed to just a block of nonsense. I mean, I know it's storage and all that, but anyway. And this one's got the chameleon on both sides, not just one, and the dreadnought symbol. So, like, it is completely stickered just like you remember it. Right, Rekship? Just like we remember it. That's the important thing.
Rex Ship says you need to chrome the green too?
Might as well. But, even the figure is, she's good, but
I love Xenia, but the only thing that's going to keep me from getting her is the chameleon. I'm not paying that price for that.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, Casey, since this is her hair, you see that? Like barely touched it. And unfortunately, you can't like if you want to swap, you've got to take her hair off to put her in the Snoopy cap.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, if I get any more tweaked out over this chameleon, I'll let you know, and then I'll break him up. I'll sell the chameleon and I'll sell Zanya.
Well, I'm not rooting for it, but if it happens, let me know.
Oh, you'll be the first. But that's it. That's the only new thing I had this week.
All right. So I'm gonna show what I got real quick. And sorry that I got the standard poodle upstairs, letting people know you do not walk in front of the window. All right. So to show what I got, I'm gonna say thank you, One in Toys. Sent me a very nice package. And start off with some One in Toy stickers,
Nice.
which I have a list of people he wants me to give them to at Joe Fest. So you will be getting them. Ronnie knows. Molly. But it's not Molly. It's Jade. Molly's quiet for a change. All right. So he also sent me Captain Kirk, Spock, Uhura, Sulu,
Nice.
Chekhov,
Yeah.
Scotty,
And my boy right there.
and McCoy.
Nice.
So that's awesome. He also sent me a bunch of little ships. I'll only show a few of those. But I wish Max was on so he can see I got the Deep Space Nine,
Nice.
which is the best Trek. Bird of Prey, Klingon. And the Romulan Warbird. But there's a ton. I got the Borg ship. I got a bunch of Starfleet. Very, very cool. And one last thing. I picked up the kids Battle Cat.
That's so cool.
It's only like $24.
And still looks better. I will say, as a nostalgia freak, I will always love our battle. Oh, look at that. Are you kidding me?
Play feature. I love it.
You know who'd be a fan of that? Kirk.
Yeah.
And
That was such a great episode.
It was incredible.
If you guys have not seen that yet, I'm not just saying it because it's podcast from the pit. But Kirk was amazing.
Yeah. So informative and so many good stories.
There's supposed to be that size.
Do you remember the Star Wars Micro Machine
That's
sets
kind of
that
what they
came out?
are, yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Those were fun.
You should have got it for 24. It's awesome. I want to get the Rutan or Roton. It's got a play feature where you like squeeze this trigger, then the blades spin.
Nice.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not hillbilly. I pushed them down, curb stomped them. That's not me.
That's not me.
That's not me.
Casey
But I
just
was
goes,
happy
"What's
to have
that?"
it. I left 5 on the shelf. I took one. I left 5.
Nice.
So today's episode is going to be an hour tops because I'm working really long hours. But we wanted to talk about background characters.
Yeah. So you were more of a comics kid, right? Than a Sunbow. and I was more of a Sunbow than a comics kid, so we should be able to cover this pretty well. But Hama always, it seemed like he incorporated more of the background characters as, important to the story because civilians, politics, collateral damage. Um, it seemed like Hama utilized background characters well.
For sure.
Like some of them even had names occasionally. Um, I know that Wes's, and I'll never forget the story now that he told it. The with the stewardess
Yeah.
falling out of the airport, out of the airplane, dead after being shot. Um, yes,
That's true.
yes. So, and sometimes Duke, but just a little bit more
Yeah.
sloth like.
Silverback Customs. How you doing? And throw back up here, Jezza.
But I think that they're important as kids. We would steal other toys, right, and bring them into the story. But like I was telling you, Casey, I think they were more main characters than background characters.
Mm,
Like maybe there would be some mutant monsters or something. Like I would take some of the He-Man villains and there would be mutants that the Joes had to fight that escaped from Mindbender's lab or something. But as far as background characters, it wasn't like we were jonesing for them as kids.
right. I
And
think we have to get creative if we want to play with our toys now.
yeah, yeah. Well, and I think I brought this up that as much as I am a fan of the idea, I think it might be a niche market, but then again, it might not because of how collectors display their stuff. Like this also all used to be like in somebody's basement back room that they didn't show anybody. Nowadays, like people have their cabinets out in the open and they can't wait to show people their toys. So
Everybody comes in. I'm like, look what I got.
yeah.
I see my wife go.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. But I think maybe I could be wrong that it might be niche, but I think it depends a lot on pricing too. Like we're buying green shirts at $27. Like that's not sustainable.
Not me.
um, but I mean, yeah, Yorktown. Yeah, the opposite of peg warmers is sold out before it even gets to the store.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that is how things are now.
Hmm.
I think so many people prefer shopping online.
Yeah, yeah, and that's kind of what leads to those rabbit holes, doesn't it, Silverback? You fall down a rabbit hole because Monster Force. It'd be cool to have a couple of these, and then oh, Monster Force doesn't have this character, or this character was sold out, but Mythic Legions has a similar character, or Egyptian gods.
That that's your friend berates you into getting.
Yeah, just beating me over the head. You'll never forgive yourself.
You could have got it here with no shipping.
No shipping. You're saving money.
That's how I see it.
But I just think that again, to Casey's point, it's not sustainable when Monster Force is putting out $40 lab coat guys, right? Like you can't pay $40 for multiple background figures. You might be able to buy one,
Mhm.
but then he's not a background figure. Now he's a main character, or not Dr. Venom. But
Dr. Venom ish.
yeah, Venom-ish. Or the definitely not a Cobra Trooper blue guy from Operation Monster Force that's a zombie.
Yeah. Oh, he's definitely not Cobra Trooper.
Definitely not Cobra Trooper.
Hey Bob, I'd be willing to bet one day they will give you a candy because I think that's the one thing that they're really doing is giving us those deep cuts for the
Mhm.
people that get them.
Yeah.
Dr. Lame sauce. Nice. Yeah.
So
Oh,
did
go ahead.
did you order that oh, what's his name now? Doc I can't think of his real name. Dr. Oh, hold on, let's see. Anybody in the chat?
What line?
Operation Monster Force. He's the lab coat wearing doctor.
Check it out. What's up,
Dr.
Adam?
Rand. Yep. Yorktown had it. Dr. Rand.
Oh, Silverback would
Hey.
love it. 112 Johnny Quest line. You know, that was
Mhm.
my dad's favorite cartoon, so we would always watch it when it was on, and it was cool. Dr. Rand Paul. Nice. It's good to see old Sharky in the chat.
Yeah, for
That's awesome.
sure. It's Mr. Legacy, Jezza. Mr. Legacy is the masked lore keeper. Um,
Is this Monster Force we're talking about?
yeah, yeah. We took a hard right.
No, it's
Birds,
fun.
squirrels.
I'm not familiar with all their names. I know
Hmm.
Chatsworth,
Hmm.
but I have like 11 figures and I've only opened Chatsworth and the Wraith.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
One day I will as soon as I get my shelves up. They're coming out.
Well, I think the interesting thing is that multiple companies now are all coming out at the same time or roughly the same time period. They're all making their announcements now for these non-player characters or background or extras, whatever you want to call them. And there is a company on Amazon that does include some figures, like generic figures with their sets. Like if you look for I think there's like a merchandise booth, a press conference table.
Mm.
There's some of those where like you get like a camera guy. Um, so not unheard of. Yeah, Dr. Ambassador Relay.
So 80 Joe says Super 7 needs to get all the Snake Eyes and Coco variants out of their system first. The problem is they won't
Mhm,
because I guess that's what pays for the wave pretty much.
mhm. I like what Wes says here. Good gravy. Yeah. How many
Yeah.
characters could you see the face, but you had no idea what their name was?
Hey, good evening, Nate.
Good evening. Um, but even if they came up with, I don't want to say totally generic, but decently detailed generic green shirts, like jungle warfare guys. Um, those would all be good because I still want to do a Vietnam era special forces group with Stalker and
Mhm.
Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow.
Have you ever seen the customs that Tony Romo made of those?
Oh my goodness. There's one that looks like Zakanin, the shooter, looks exactly like Zakanin.
But he didn't just make those three. He made like Dickey and the other ones as
Hmm.
well.
Hmm.
So Wade Collins. I know
Yep.
I'm forgetting one of them. Forgive me. But yeah, he made them all, and they were just fantastic.
And there was one character. So, yep, Candy Apple covered
Bo-
that one.
Bongo Bear, that'd be cool.
Um, there were some characters in Sunbow, like when do you remember that? Well, you may not, but when Cobra kidnapped all the family members of the Joes and like Gung Ho's family got kidnapped, like there was some almost
Scarlets.
dreadnought candidates. Like Scarlet came from that karate dojo.
Yeah, all our families doing that.
Hmm.
But I think, and it's because maybe I was reading the comics as a kid and still read them,
Hmm.
is you could get the best, like, non-lead characters from the comics for
Hmm.
sure. Soft Master, Hard Master, Blind Master, all the masters.
Yeah.
But they had some greats. Captain Nim, he would be kind of cool.
Hmm.
Then the White Clown and all those. I mean, they're just great stories that these little bit characters had a great part in.
So well, maybe why don't we take a look at some of the first characters that they've teased? We obviously don't have all the detail on them yet, but we can take a look at some of the character types and maybe talk about what price point do we think these would be good at, and check in with the chat, see what they think.
Okay, do I need to put them up?
Yeah, I have zero controls. It's delightful.
That's why I like being on other people's shows.
Yep, yep. So here we've got bank robbers, which absolutely like I was thinking about even potentially picking up the new Raider van from Ramen and getting
Mm.
some bank robbers and stuff. But if you look at the mobster, he looks an awful lot like that guy from Batman '89, that one dirty cop that
Oh
Joker
yeah,
shoots.
yeah.
He looks a lot like that cop from Batman '89. But if you want to throw the second one up, I think
Who
I
makes
don't know if
these?
so. These are Big Bad Workshop.
Okay,
So all NPC is Big Bad Workshop's line. That's one that I definitely want is the Exorcist Priest because he comes with like one, two, three, four, five heads for different levels of demonic possession. Plus, he'll go great with the nuns, the battle nuns, when they come for Operation Monster Force. And then you've got a cheerleader there. I don't know what I would ever. Yeah, Casey, you'll get a detailed look at those when you hit Joe Fest this year.
hey, I'm not giving up hope that you guys aren't going.
And then a SWAT officer. I guarantee you this one won't be released in the middle of the night on Amazon. But they would go good with the GI Joe Special Operations Unit.
Okay, so they're Big Bad Workshop.
Big Bad
So
Workshop.
they are $40 a piece.
I hope not. I mean, I guess it really depends on everything else is $37 and up. So yeah, you're probably right. They're probably $40.
And Wes said that you can put that with the NCAA football players.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
But that's all we've seen so far from Big Bad Workshop. Jono, it's big bad toy store. No, ain't no boy affording these.
Nope.
Um, so these are Valas. Very plain. background extra.
which is basically what you want.
Well, and if you look at these versus the big bad ones, like those actually look more like front end characters or front and center characters. These guys actually look like extras, like
Right.
not nondescript. Like you could swap a head on this and you wouldn't be the wiser.
Yeah, I think they come apart like you could take this torso, put it on these legs, even like arm swaps and stuff like that. If I heard it right, I could be just talking out my ass. I don't know.
So let's see, each ethnicity will have multiple options for heads and clothing. Jeez. Jeez, Jono. Yeah, and I mean 28 to 32 wouldn't be bad. It'd be a little bit easier to swallow on those other figures. I mean, it's not like they come with, you know, 8 different hands, different weapons, web gear, all this other stuff. So maybe, here's to hoping.
So, is there anything on there about the price point for these?
Next picture.
Okay.
So 24.99 or less from Vala on the extras. Of course you do, Ronnie. But this one comes with 6 hands, 1 accessory, so I'm guessing one guy will come with, like, a bat, another guy will come with a pistol, and a stand. Yeah, on price, for sure. And actually, tell me that that doesn't, like, look like Bill from, Big Bad Workshop, the face. It sure does. Um, but and I think there's one more Vala, and it was his teaser photo, so most people probably have seen this one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So those are the snap together modular stands. So if you can actually make a sidewalk with the stands, that would be awesome.
Right. Yeah, very cool.
So, so I mean, for me, I don't know that I need that many plainclothes people, but at $24, that's really, really good.
Or less.
Or less. I mean, you know, I wouldn't put it past them to like have like, you know, body parts. Imagine body part packs from Vala down the line.
Oh, for sure. And the head
Oof.
packs, the hand packs, and Shark Eyes is right. Those were
Mhm.
old. So
Yeah, what was those 2025 DFW or Joe Fest, one of the two. Yep. Yep. But so I mean, I know Silverback was down with it. Is anybody else going to be populating their shelves with background folks? I mean, I guess articulation would be important too, right? Like if your person is getting beat up, or if they're on your Marvel Legends shelf and they're getting webbed up by Spider-Man or whatever, they need to have a fair amount of articulation.
I mean, maybe I'm just a little nerd or something, but I even like the little sledgehammer right there. I think that looks pretty cool.
Well, it's a Vala accessory. They're
Yeah.
actually good. Oh, Ship, don't even start with the World War II line. That's the one that's gonna push me over the edge because that line looks and sounds really good.
I, you know what? I can't be at DFW, but I will watch those panels because I watched the one from last year and I cannot wait to see those figures. So
Mhm.
looking forward to
He looks like he's losing in this photo, Ronnie. That's all I'm gonna say.
that.
Yeah. And and Sharky, that's what we were talking about in the show beforehand. I was telling Casey that the biggest problem I have is I've probably got 3 dios and none of them are above 5 to 10% finished right now. So
Well, Wes, if you are at DFW,
Mhm.
you know who needs an exclusive?
What's the DFW exclusive?
Uh, Something to do with the black, I believe.
Mm.
But yeah, I would definitely gladly pay you at Joe Fest for one of those.
Yeah.
I just want a kill switch. I don't care. Put out a second one. I'm just not paying $150 for one.
Which one is Kill Switch?
She's a female sniper. I think she is from wave 2 or 3. I didn't get
Mm.
into Valiverse until Hillbilly sent me a blowback, and I really liked it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Oh, here
just
we
pulling.
go. Bobby's right. It's Malice. Definitely one of Malice. And I think this is the first time I've ever seen Bobby.
Yeah, welcome.
Bobby B. Hey, welcome.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, the the Malice character looks interesting, but I also feel uh like he was sitting too close to it wasn't Legions. What's the other one? Who was he next to at Zolokon? Um
Uh,
the glow in the dark people.
Savage Crucible.
Savage Crucible, yeah. But there you go.
They get
Bob, he's always replay squad. That's awesome. It's so appreciated.
oh for sure. The one thing about Savage Crucible is
Mhm.
I won't even go to their booth because you guys know me. I'll walk away with 5 figures easily.
I, I'm not sure I know what you're referring to, Mr. Monster Force.
10 figures later, hey, I don't do Monster Force.
I don't do Monster Force. I wasn't into it.
Yeah,
Mm. But no, I mean, it's good. I think they'll be good for dios for displays. I
for
mean,
sure.
some people like we were talking about people doing customs of YouTubers and our friends like
Hmm.
that these would be great for that, especially if they're compatible with some of the heads from other lines. So,
For sure. Yeah. Like I said,
um
I just need to get this on a figure.
um what Oh, no, 5 to 10 of Monster Force, Bob. 5 to 10 of Monster Force, including a Bigfoot.
Yeah. Yeah. I won't go to the Savage Crucible table because Monster Force did me in. I'm not falling
Mhm.
for it. Not
The
falling for it.
the the 4
I've got my own addictions right now. Right?
Y'all got many more of them Bigfoot back there?
And I
Uh,
told you, I was like, I'll buy one tomorrow if it's still there.
mhm,
I didn't. I bought one 20 minutes later, and I'm glad I did because they were out the next day.
yeah, it's a great figure, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
I still haven't opened them.
Well, now I'm waiting on, the next, Christmas Carol figure from Four Horsemen. And
Oh,
in the event that they don't do it, I know they keep saying that they're gonna finish the Christmas Carol. If they don't, I have stand-in characters. So,
yeah, Four
but
Horsemen. I love their, Masters Universe stuff. I
Mhm,
love and one of my Joe Fest hunting lists is some the Motu inspired, yeah, Mythic
mhm.
Legions and Cosmic Legions.
Yeah, so Silverback, so far they've done the Ghost of, Christmas Past, um, they've done Marley, and, what I have to as replacement figures is Father Christmas, which he's dressed up exactly like Christmas Present, and I've got a Grim Reaper for Christmas Future. So you have
Is
Marley? Yeah.
is this the only three they're doing, or because I could have swore they were doing some women too?
Yeah, I think they were doing women as well.
Okay,
So
that
hopefully
really
we have.
gets you really fill out some pictures. I like for Jono. I mean, the photo toy photos will be fantastic with these.
Mhm. Jono.
And I hate to keep harping on this, but $24.99 is way better than 40.
And I'm telling you right now, that looks like Bill from Big Bad Workshop. It does. It looks like Bill.
So let's.
You're right. You're right. So yeah, price point wise for background and Dio stuff, I guess it really depends on what all the other lines are doing as well. Because if you already have a decent collection, but there's a dry spell, like you're gonna have some room, but I don't see paying $40 for a background one. I think Vala's got the right price point on it, especially
And
if you can do it for less.
and also, if you watch the websites, he'll have wounded ones that are
Hmm.
off the card, and you get them for $2 cheaper.
Yep.
I
Yep.
mean, I always go for the wounded figures because I take them off the card anyway.
Yep. Well, and kind of going back to your show on Saturday with Kirk, packaging is not. It's, I mean, it's nice. It's nice when
Mhm.
they have good packaging. We appreciate it as collectors, but if you could take $5 off a figure and just, throw it in a bag, I'd be good with it for a lot of characters.
For sure. Yeah. Bag everything. I'm happy with
Hmm.
that. What are you saying, Jono? Rex ship hurting feelings and stuff.
Yeah. But so yeah, I mean, I think it's good. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that
You know,
dog?
you could. She's not mean at all. I don't know what her deal is. She barks at everybody that goes by the window. But if they would walk up to her, she would just put her head underneath their hand for them to pet her because she loves attention.
So I think we've kind of got this in the bag. Maybe we could talk a little bit about what's coming up and
Sure.
get you off to bed, sir.
But I'm having fun.
Yeah, it's true.
And I will
Um,
say this is the highlight of my day. Thank you everybody for being here.
for sure. For sure.
So let's show what's happening Sunday.
Yes.
Sunday fun
So
day.
Sunday fun day, we're gonna have Joe's Oscar Mike, and it's gonna be a Q&A, so bring your questions. And if you're not familiar, you need to get familiar, both on YouTube and Instagram. One of the great storytellers in our
Yes.
community.
He's mostly on Instagram, but
Hmm.
slowly building up that YouTube
Yeah.
and come up with some good questions. I'm sure he'll have some good answers.
Yeah.
It was
And I
nice
want
to
to
run
thank.
into him at ZoloCon. It was fun.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. And thanks to Uncle Clutch for lining that all up. And what do you have Saturday?
Hold on, I gotta put up.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, thank you, Charles.
nice.
What we have coming up Saturday, Talking Joe has come to the pit.
Mm, nice,
Yes, it's gonna be a
nice.
good time. Mark's super nice. Talked to him the last two Joe Fest. I look forward to seeing him this Joe Fest. He gave me one of his childhood Paltoy Action Force figures last year.
Oh wow. Oh, Joe's Oscar Mike said he wasn't going to be able to make Joe Fest this year either. Oh,
All right, you guys are all killing me.
oh man.
It's just gonna be me and Hillbilly walking around. I can talk to him anytime.
Jazz will be there.
That's right. Thanks, Jezza.
You find out how your friends are.
True. She is just a big lap dog. She's a standard poodle, and she thinks she's a lap dog. She's not. She's huge. Huge.
Nice.
And her name's Jade. Awesome, Bobby.
Oh, there you go.
I wanted to go up to you at ZoaCon, but I was like, he doesn't know who I am.
I just hovered until finally. I think it was. I don't know if it was Baldylocks or no. I think it was Bobby B's wife was like, "Do you want to say hello?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I guess yeah."
Hi, Bobby.
Hi, big fan.
Oh yeah, love the reviews. I mean, we got honestly two of the best people doing reviews in the chat right now.
Yeah,
Bobby and Sharky.
Well, don't worry, Rexship. You talk to Lenny like every night, right? You're best buds. I'll be eating out of garbage cans.
Thank you, Bob.
Oh, there you go. All right, so I'm gonna find out who all's going to be there for sure, and that way, in the event that I can't make it, someone's gonna have to enable Casey. You're gonna drag him over to the OMF booth.
I've already planned on going there. Yes, it did. It was a lot of fun. All right. We didn't have a lot of stuff planned for tonight.
No.
We were like, if we get to 45, that would be good.
Yeah.
Because I got to be up at 3 a.m. Kind of stretch it out for another minute.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So to recap, Saturday, come watch us 8 a.m. with Talking Joe. And Sunday, Joe's Oscar Mike on Sunday Fun Day.
For sure. And you never know. Sometimes you see Ronnie, he pops in unexpectedly.
Ronnie's just as fun in the chat as he is on the screen.
Oh, both are a trip. I'll tell you, there are some days when like either Hillbilly and today was Ronnie's turn. Ronnie shot me a little message, and it was quite the pickup that I needed. So it's awesome.
This is the pickup I needed tonight.
So, yeah,
I am very happy everybody came by. And Jezza, I can't wait to meet you, buddy. Oh, don't forget, O-Ring Operatives next Wednesday. Our I don't want to say sister show. How about our brother show? Our every other Wednesday show.
The Pitster family.
That's right. But excited for it. Yeah. Definitely tune into that.
Oh, there's no doubt, Ronnie. We all are in our own special way.
Yep. Well, I just want to thank everybody for coming tonight to watch us. Please check us out Saturday with Talking Joe. Check out Sunday Fun Day with Joe's Oscar Mike.
Yeah.
And next Wednesday, O-Ring Operatives. And we'll see if does anybody make background characters for 1/18 scale? That's a good question. Somebody ask them.
Absolutely.
Right. Everybody,
thanks, everybody.
Care. Bye.
Be good to each other.